It's been a while, but Linsoul sent me an IEM, one with a cable, not a true wireless one, the TINHIFI C3 MK2, and I will try it out and we'll do a short unboxing and review, so let's get started. You can see the box here already. C3 MK2 full-size LCP diaphragm hi-fi earphone, and there's basically a marking for opening. I had them opened already. There you can see how the IEMs and the full-size LCP diaphragm hi-fi earphone is built, and that's basically some QR codes there as well, and you just open it up like this. And what I find very cool is the accessories they ship with. So besides this carton box, the only other thing that you will get is this carrying pouch. I wouldn't say, it's like a bit of hard shell that has all what's necessary. So on one side we have the IEM themselves already put in with, I think, medium-sized ear tips. We just unpack them in a second. TINHIFI logo here, I think branding everywhere on the outside. I think here on this keychain holder, I think I saw something there. Oh, maybe not. So no branding on the outside, but on the inside. Then we have some ear tips, and those ear tips, you can see smaller one, bigger ones, but there's also something else inside. You can see some replacement filters for the nozzle, which is also very nice. So if you got them clogged up, they seem to be the same. So if you get them clogged up, you can easily clean them up or get new ones inside there. And of course there's like the warranty card and quality insurance control card and such things. Product warranty card, as you see here, and a nice little message by TINHIFI, as well as QR codes for how you can contact them via Facebook or Twitter, or X, how it's called nowadays. So very, very nice when it comes to what is included in here. So let's check out the IEMs themselves. So you can see the shell, very nice stars logo, and is it a TINHIFI logo? I don't really know. And R here, L there. The nozzle, like I said, with the medium-sized tips. You can see also the replacement, or the filter that you can replace. Already put in. Usually they are much neatly packed together with this Velcro with TINHIFI. Then there's a chin slider. You can see it slided up already here. It's a bit of loose kind of chin slider, but there you can see the divider. And it terminates in a 3.5mm one, as you can see here. It's a nice braided kind of cable. It's a little bit of rubbery, but it's not tangling up at all, as you can see here, which is quite nice. And I think for the cable, it's pretty good. See that the ear hook, or what you hook over the ear, has some nice little rubber and memory. Maybe it has some memory as well there, if you, at least a protection for your ear. And that's basically it in terms of the details here on the IEMs. But what you are pretty interested in is probably the, you can see here also left and right indicator. This is should be left. This is a clear one. And here you can see a bit of a red accent, so this is the right one. So nice little details that you can see there, so that really put some effort into it. And you can see also, like from the shell itself, also an R there, that it has a very nice indent there. So it is like going nicely in your ear, but it's like a bit of a deep fit that you will have in your ear for sure with these IEM. So let me try it out and I will tell you a bit about the fit. So fit and comfort with those is perfect, for my ears at least. I didn't even have to change the tips, because usually you have to change it to larger tips so I get a better sealing. But with those I have to put them a little bit deep in my ear canal, as you see here probably. But they're fitting nicely, and thanks to the form, it's nicely formed and holding onto my ear. And then I sound very muffled now if I have both in my ear right now. So comfort-wise, very, very comfortable. Also, I think the tips that they ship with are pretty nice. Don't have any like feeling, even after like wearing them for a few hours, that they are like a little bit like causing pain or something like this. They are very, very comfortable to wear, and it is a perfect fit. I like TINHIFI's fit. The first TINHIFIs that I had, what was it? The TINHIFI T2, was it T2? I think was it. Not so perfect, but I think with this shell here, what they did is really, really fantastic, and it fits very, very nicely. Don't have any issues with those at all. Cable is also very nice, so it's not hanging up at all, not like the cheapo kind of cable. Besides the 3.5mm termination, you will see that on the box itself they also have DAC USB Type-C, and there's an improved version or upgraded version that they either they have it or they plan to have one maybe. But the DAC Type-C cable is the other one that might be quite interesting for some people that only have a USB-C connection on their phone. Otherwise, I like the fit very, very much, and the cable is not dangling at all. I like this. The only thing that is a bit problematic is like this holder for the cable, this Velcro here. You have to like really tie it together, otherwise it will stick to everything that has like slightly bit of some cloth there, because it's like sticking to it. So maybe I will take it off just. But as for transportation, to easily tie it up, this is definitely a nice accessory. Thanks to the large case, where definitely you cannot only fit the IEM, you can fit other stuffs there as well. It is definitely something that you can take for a vacation. So now let's come to the sound quality. Talking about the sound quality of the C3 Mark II, it's pretty interesting because we have a single DD, a single dynamic driver, for around 50 euros, which is a bit of a stretch, because some are already putting like double DDs or one DD and one BA, or even offer a planar driver inside. So what makes them so special? It's the quality of the dynamic driver here. We have plenty of bass, which is quite good. Then we have a scooped out mids, so the typical V shape, and elevated highs. But the highs, unlike the predecessor and unlike some other DDs, is not falling off slightly like we have it usually, but they have a little bit of like a wave there. So it's not like a dip down, they have a bit of a wave. This creates a bit of sparkle in the high ends, which is quite nice to hear, especially for female vocals, but also like instruments that are like more in the highs. So you hear a bit of the sparkle that is like sizzling in, which is quite nice. Together with the relatively warm representation, we have a classical IEM kind of sound, a classical sound that is a bit unlike for the TINHIFI IEMs, I would say, because they are more like mid to high focused there. But what they created is like the typical very good all-arounder, a bit of warmish, where the upper bass, lower mids are a bit of bleeding there, but still very nice and smooth. It's not too much there, you really have to concentrate to hear it. It's not focusing so much on the mids, so the voices are a bit recessed, I would say, usually. But you get like really thumpy bass there, good mid bass and upper bass as well, without any distortion or being too slow or something like this. It is pretty good. You get like an overall kind of warmish kind of sound. Some would call it maybe slightly dark, especially also with the highs being a bit dark, because the rest of the IEM is so warm. Not so warm, but it's warm. It's a warm sounding IEM. I like it, I have to say. And I think what makes it so special is, first of all, the accessories that comes with it, like this carrying pouch, the relatively good cable that we have there. Not so fan of this slider for the chin. So the chin slider should be a little bit like more stiff, because this one is like just sliding down on its own. So I don't see the point of it. But the quality of the cable is pretty nice. The quality of IEMs is pretty nice. It's resin shell, but it's pretty good. 2-pin connector, no issues with this. You can make them wireless if you want to. Just have a wireless 2-pin connector module, which works fine as well. They drive pretty easily. I am using the Sony Xperia 1 Mark 6 here right now with the 3.5mm connector. Usually 40%, maximum 50%. If you go higher, it's too loud for me already. So very, very easily driven. You can use them for your smartphones, laptops, and you don't need a special DAC or amp for this. With a DAC or amp, they sound maybe a little bit better there, but it's like the nuances, the differences there are like very, very slight only. So this is a good everyday today headphone, I would say. It said I didn't see a mic version of it. Maybe they have a mic version as well, because then I could use it like for everyday usage as well, like for calling someone and so on, which might be very interesting. USB Type-C version is also there. I didn't try that out. Maybe this might sound a bit different here. What I really like about them, what makes them special, let's come to this, is the soundstage, because it's a nice, more open kind of soundstage. It's still a bit of cozy because of the warmthness in the sound there, but it's a little bit of more open than the average or usual in this price range. So you don't get like this, you get a little bit of this. So a little bit wider kind of soundstage, which I really, really like. So these are the ones for 50 euros, probably with the widest soundstage that I heard. And that sound really warm, good, definitely something that people will enjoy. Harman Target, nailed almost, with the sparkle that I really also like. And yeah, it's a very good IEM for 50 euros. Yes, you can get different ones, more mid-range centric ones, but this one here especially sounds very nice for its warmthness, and it's like a bit wider kind of soundstage than usual. It is like not a soundstage where I would say like top, bottom and so on, but it's like more wideness in the horizontal level. But this alone makes them for 50 euros, I think, a bit unique. But what do you think? Write it down in the comment section. This is my review of the TINHIFI C3 Mark II. For me, they get definitely a recommendation for 50 euros. If you like a warm, mainstream kind of IEM, a single DD done right. That's it. Until the next time. Bye.